This is Goku Sun DBZ, and welcome for my fifth and final review for 4th of July weekend. And right now I'm filming on 4th of July, evening time. And here it is, the comic you all have been waiting for. The review for Street Fighter Unlimited, issue number 7. Kind of a revealing cover, I will say, most definitely. But we see that also in actual wrestling in real life. Street Fighter Unlimited. With Capcom and, of course, their comic label. And we start off with, of course, Gil, which we all know. Which he says, "I believe the time has come to reveal out true intentions to our guests and give them a proper welcome." Yeah. Well, while you're discussing that, please put on some clothes and stop wearing that freaking loincloth, even if you are big and muscular. And she's like, "Plans? You take the right flank, Alex takes the left, and I'll bring up the middle." Sounds like as good a plan as any. "Your will be done, Lord Gil." And of course they say, "Welcome, brothers and sisters." And of course there's another nutty character in a loincloth just like Gil. And she says, "May the peace of heaven be with you." Okay, if you want to say so, weird cult. "Brothers and sisters, may I extend my deepest gratitude for your presence here. As you can see, the time of masks, shadows, and secrecy are over. May this tournament signal a new era of happiness and trust between the society and the rest of the world. Here you are among friends." Yeah, sure. Well, there's a spoiled little brat. And a few characters I'm not as familiar with since I've pretty much stuck with the older games and with the Street Fighter Alpha series. Never really played much past Alpha 3. Well, there's a big brute, which I recognize from actually the Alphas, or trying to mirror, or maybe it was actually a branch off the Alpha series. And he's there like, "You are a doubter. Doubt is good. It makes one's faith stronger when one does come to believe." Yeah, sure. Well, of course, recognize a certain samurai character here from the Alpha series, which is actually a pretty cool character, I will say. And I love his look. And basically he tries to attack, and needless to say, that girl just beats the crap out of him. Then we have this nutcase also from the Alpha series, of course. And he's like, "Oaf. But I think after grenade or two, you'll bleed like any other human." He's not exactly like a normal human. "I forgive you, brother." And yeah, he throws the grenades. "Hated are those who are not understood and feared. are those who threaten to bring out change. Change kind of reminds me of somebody else's motto. Change isn't necessarily always for good, though. Just saying. I have forever changed this world, and even greater change still lie ahead. That is why you have been summoned here. And yeah, he's kind of speechless. To understand so that you may not fear. That's gotta hurt. A good kick right in the, stomach. Ouch. And there we go with Gil again. But he's the big baddie, really, of this tournament. Now, if everyone has had enough excitement, you will be shown to your court, as in quarters. And he's like, yeah, I'm not saying that, but yeah, basically like, damn. My apologies for any misunderstanding between us, Alex. I'm sure you two have much to catch up on. And so we go on later, as we see they're discussing things about their past, from past events. But he's right to be suspicious of Gil, given Gil is a nutcase and wants to be treated like a god. Yeah, he's a super-powered human, but that doesn't make you a god. Can you say, ego power trip? Oh, glorious how he has stupid stained glass windows showing him like an angel. Ugh. Crazy people. And now we have some people, DJ and others, using a very similar fighting style to a certain Eddie Gordo and Christine Montiera from, of course, Tekken series. Which I would love a Tekken Street Fighter crossover comic series. That would just be awesome. And of course we see some familiar faces from the Street Fighter series here. Definitely of the younger female characters, definitely one of the more attractive younger female characters. And of course good old DJ. Which does remind me an awful lot of Eddie Gordo, though I know DJ came out like 4 or 5 years before Eddie Gordo existed. Though Eddie Gordo's fighting style was different in the earlier days. With that outfit and stuff, pretty cool. Like the hairdo. She looks like somebody more from maybe the Dragon Ball Z or other universe, just saying. She reminds me a little bit of Pan. Not Pan, but that, her mother, Videl. You know, when she cut her hair short. And there's those two spending some time together. Some interesting looking characters. They're very chummy and close. And she goes up to them, excuse me, but would you two have any idea where we could get some ice around here? It's a pretty big island. You assume wrong, he says. He's an interesting looking character. some of his marks and stuff remind me a little bit of Dulcine, but he's certainly nothing like Dulcine. Much bigger, also. Now, I don't know, honestly, much about this particular character, I will say. But as you can see, his arms do stretch sort of like Dulcine. And he's like, "Oh, little sweetie, I never knew you could dance. You never asked." Did someone say dance? Oh, great, Zangief. For there is no finger dancer in the entire world than the Red Cyclone. Yeah, good old Zangief. Love him to death. He's hilarious. Good for a good laugh. Back with the Psychopath Gil. And some of his interesting cohorts. And here we have the next morning. We see Ken, Sakura, and of course Ryu. With some other familiar faces from the Alpha series. And of course we have Blanca, we see Delzine floating with a beard now, a mustache, Sagat, many other characters, and stupid Dan Hibiki. Oh yeah, Mr. likes to cover himself in oil for some odd reason. Who knows why. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let the World Warrior Tournament begin. And of course we see around here Training Day of those two going at it. Now why the heck is she spanking her butt like that? Really? And she says it wouldn't hurt so much if you did more squat thrusts. Like I told you, it wouldn't hurt at all if you hadn't distracted me. And those two are still going at it, okay. Really? Smacking each other's butts into someone's face? That's just ridiculous. That's way overboard in the fan service department, if you ask me. Somehow I still think there'd probably be a lot of guys that would like to be in her place. Next issue, Giant Attack, Hugo versus Alex. And there's the cover for this month, actually, July. And there's the cover for issue number 8 of Street Fighter Unlimited. An ad for more. And that is a review for Street Fighter Unlimited issue number 7. Please remember to thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, follow me at twitter.com/GokuSunDBZ as well as on Google+. And here's some future reviews to look forward to. The very next video game review I will be doing of the original Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis. And the next 2 comic book reviews to look forward to. The last Robotech comic book review I'll be doing issue number 5 for Robotech the Macross Saga and Street Fighter Cross G.I. Joe issue number 4 by IDW. But that's next time. See you again soon enough. same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.